Okay, want to do a quick video. Was thinking about some things, and one of the main things that kind of evolved from all this. I'm at the museum right now. They got a plug right here so I can charge up my stuff. I hope it doesn't bother anyone, but people seem pretty friendly in this town thus far. So as long as I'm not bothering anyone, pretty sure they won't mind. But with all the media crap that goes on with, cops are bad, these people are bad, there's just bad people all around the world, we're surrounded by bad people, it's not the case. I have been 257 miles I have walked. And I've met way more good people on that walk than I have bad. Trinidad was, I understand, I get that, because what I saw there, the homeless population there was mainly on fentanyl. They were smoking in front of kids with no regard for the child's safety. I understand that, why you would have those stigmatisms. But also, people need to realize we are not all the same. Some of us are in a different league of our own. At the end of the day, I don't do drugs. I smoke my weed, I smoke my cigarettes, and I drink my coffee. All of which is not as the feds would like to put it, a class 1 narcotic. Weed is not. You'll meet a lot more calm people on weed than you will drunkards, plain and simple. You're going to have a better time with a weed head than you are a person highly intoxicated. And it's annoying to see because Facebook is just nothing but negativity. And it's not even the people per se. It's just all that you see on it. And it's all you see on the news. And it's a constant flow of negativity. And we wonder why our world is getting so messed up. Like, we got to stop paying attention to that crap. If anything, show, and even if people don't want to be on camera, talk about it. There's more kind people out there that just don't get mentioned because it's not newsworthy. Kindness is kind of like, it's not exciting. But, the shitty people, the bad cop, or whatever the case may be, that's entertainment. No one cares anymore. We're starting to realize that this isn't the way to do things, that people are generally good. Like, even the cops that I've met, usually they just want to know, hey, what's your name? And what are you doing? We've gotten reports, this and that, and usually when I'm telling them what I'm doing, they're more impressed than anything. I'm just like, wow, you're traveled that far. Like, yeah. And then they go about their business because they have a job to do, to catch the real criminals. But unfortunately, when the nosy people of the world that can't just leave people alone and let them do their thing, the same people that would call the cops on their neighbors when the whole pandemic thing went on, those are the types of people that do make this world kind of shitty. But there's so few of them. There's so few. There's way more good people in this world than there will ever be bad. So at the end of the day, my thing is, stop believing it, man. Go out into the world. Talk to people. Don't assume. Have a conversation. Generally, you're pretty surprised. Most of these towns have surprised the hell out of me. Eagles Nest, Angel Fire, just generally good people. This town here in Lamar, surprisingly super nice. Like the lady at McDonald's, hooking Lola up with 3 patties and a chicken patty, for nothing. It's just this is for your dog. Oh, that's super sweet. I had a couple people just give me food. One guy before I left McDonald's handed me a $20 bill. There are good people, so let's stop giving and feeding into this negative crap, because that's what they want at the end of the day. They want us at each other's throats. They want us divided. And you know what they say, divided we fall, united we stand. It's not just some cool little catchphrase. It's what kept this country going for so long. And never forget, we are a melting pot of people. There is a legal process to do things in this country, and that's what you should abide by. But other than that, we are a melting pot. Stop hating your neighbors because they're a different creed, color, religion. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, Jackie Robinson said it best. If you cut me, do I not bleed red? Yes, everyone does. Even if you bled blue, I'd be more curious than anything. What the hell? How is that possible? But I'm not going to automatically hate you for it. Just because someone's different doesn't mean they deserve your negativity or your hate or your lashing out. Get that shit in check. But I want wanted to put this out there just for the fact it's in the ether, it's out there, and no one can ever say, well, you've never spoken about these things. I have. I'm not going to ever be a popular YouTuber or anything like that. I'm just doing this at the end of the day to let my homies and my family know what's going on with me. And if people get interested in the journey, that's great. I love it. If they don't, hey, there's other content out there. And I appreciate those that watch and take it in and just give me congratulations or, keep pushing me. Like there's a few people out there, a couple people don't want their names out there just because they don't like the praise like that, which I get. But those few that have asked me not to say things like that, my sister and those people have pushed me this far. That and God. I know it's not a popular thing, but at the end of the day, I've gotten closer and closer because there's been a few times where I didn't know if my own power was going to be able to get me through it. And I sought him out, and I got through it. And if it's not your cup of tea, that's fine. That's completely all right. At the end of the day, I believe a just God is going to understand. He's going to get it. If you've gone through a lot of shit in your life, he's going to get it. I understand. I took a lot of things from you, and it's hard to deal with. But no, there was a reason for these things. It was to make, most of the time, it's to make us tougher. It's to strengthen our will and our drive. Because when you lose everything, when you're at the bottom of the barrel, that's when you really know who the hell you are. You really got to push forward and just go. Because there's nothing left. You're at the bottom of your barrel. This is Monty, once again, signing off.